Alright friends, welcome to Center Time. Let's see what centers your Jumpstart friends have for you today.
Hey everyone, it's Miss Jo, and today for book and reading extensions, we're going to be talking about parties. So if you guys remember from A Birthday Basket to Tia and Letter to Amy, we saw the characters host a birthday party. And what is a birthday party? Well, for example, I was born December 21. So every December 21st, I like to get with my friends, buy cake, and just do all the things I love because to celebrate the day I was born in. But that's not the only type of party that you can do. There's many types. For example, a graduation party. I was class of 2020, so that year I celebrated, my school career and the things I did, my honors, my sports, and pretty much I'm guessing that when you guys graduate, you're also gonna have a graduation party just to celebrate your accomplishments and all the things you did in school or high school, or like me now in university. There's also holidays. People like to get together and throw parties for holidays like Thanksgiving, like the one that's in the picture. You see people, like when my family celebrates Thanksgiving, we like to sit around the table, eat, and just give thanks for the little things and the big things that happen throughout the year. Now, the upcoming holiday is Valentine's Day. But because of the pandemic, we can't really have a party, but maybe you can send your friends a letter, send them a thank you for being your friends, and yeah, try to have fun in the safest way possible. Now, think about all the parties you've been and all the parties you want to throw. Sometimes friends and family like to get together to just have fun. So think about just what kinds of party would you like to do? Especially once everything goes back to normal. So yeah, that was all for today. Thank you for listening. Bye.
Hey friends, this is Puzzle Time with Mr. D, and today we are going to be playing a game called Who Am I? Now, the way to play this game is I will describe a character from a book, a movie, a TV show, without using their name, and then you have to guess who it is. The first character I am thinking of is from the book we just read. Actually, we have seen him twice in two different books, and we know he has a dog named Willie and a little sister. Now, who do you think it is? If you guessed Peter, you are correct. Here's Peter from A Letter to Amy, the book we just read. And we also saw him in Peter's chair a while ago. Now, the next character. Let's see. She loves to go on adventures. She also helps her friends a lot, and she's very smart and travels with her friend named Boots. Now, the last one should really give it away. Who do you think it is? If you guessed Dora, you are correct. Now, the next character. He lives in a pineapple under the sea. He loves working at the Krusty Krab, which is a burger place. And his best friend is a guy named Patrick. He is a starfish. Now, this one I think should be really easy. Who do you think it is? If you said SpongeBob SquarePants, you are correct. Now, this is the last one, and it might be a little difficult. Maybe not. Let's see. This is a group of people, not one person, a group of police officer puppies. They help everyone out in town when there is an emergency, and different people, different officers in this group have different talents and different things they are good at, and they all work together to help everyone else. Who do you think this is? Or what show? If you said Paw Patrol, you are correct. Now, that is the end of our game for today. I hope you had fun, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.
Hi friends, we're here at Center Time with me, Miss Grace, and this is the Art Center. Today, we're going to be learning how to make our very own stamps, just like Peter used in the book Letter to Amy. Do you remember how Peter used a stamp in the book? Well, Peter used the stamp to put it on his letter, remember? When he was mailing the letter to his friend Amy. We use stamps when we mail our letters so that the postman or the mailman will know how to mail the letter. So right now, we are going to make our very own stamp with any design that we want. And here are some examples. I have some stamps at my house. These stamps have hearts and it says love on them. This one is for birthdays, so it says celebrate and it has all kinds of colors and it's so fun. And this one looks so pretty. Look at these flowers. It's so pretty. So we can make our own designs with whatever we want. So today I'm going to show you what I'm going to make, and I'm making a stamp with my friend Care Bear. I'm going to draw Care Bear on my own stamp, and I'll show you what it looks like. So the first step is you need a white piece of paper just like this, and you need some markers or crayons or colored pencils or whatever you have at home or in the classroom. So the first step to make a stamp is to make a box, and that's going to have 4 straight lines, and you can use any paper to like make a straight edge and connect all 4 lines. And to start mine, I'm just going to use a pencil so in case I need to erase. So this is how I made my box. Do you know what shape this is? If you guessed a square, then you were right. Good job. So we have to draw a square to make our stamp. And now you can fill in the square with whatever design you want, and I'll show you what mine looks like at the end. Okay, and I'm finally done my stamp, and here's how it looks. See, I made a fun design on the top and the bottom, and it's kind of hard to see, but I colored the background blue, and I even drew my friend Care Bear. See, they look so alike. So you guys can draw anything that you want on your stamp design, and I hope you guys have fun learning all about stamps and how to make them. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Hi Jumpstart friends, I'm Miss Rachel, and for the Writing Center time today, like we talked about earlier, we're going to be making party invitations. So if you watch that video, you know what the party invitations are, just like how they are in a letter to Amy. So I'll show you how to make one. So what you need is a piece of paper like this. It can be any color, and then something to write with, like a pencil or a marker or whatever you want. So here, I'll show you what I'm doing. So you have to take your paper here, and then you can fold it in half. Remember, you fold it so it can fit in an envelope. You're going to send it to someone. Then you have to write down some information about your party so that people know what to do when they read your letter. So here's some things I'm going to write. You want to write down the name of your event. So I'll say, I'm Miss Rachel, so I'll write Rachel's party. And if it's your birthday party, you can just say it's your birthday party. If you're having friends sleep over, you can write like it's my sleepover, whatever the name is. And then next, you want to write when your party is, the date, and then what time it's at. And so that way people won't show up too late or too early, and they'll know when to come. So here I'll write down, it'll happen next Saturday. You can write down the exact date too if you want, like February 3rd or whatever the date would be. Next Saturday, and then the time. Next Saturday at 2. And remember, in A Letter to Amy, that's what Peter says his party's at. And then next, you want to write down where your party is going to take place, like at your house or at the park or at a movie theater or anywhere where you're having a party. So you just write down that too. So you can say, the party is at my house, and then you can write down the exact address so they know where exactly to go, so they don't miss seeing you. And then you also want to write an RSVP, and that just means when you RSVP to someone, you tell them whether or not you can come. So you can RSVP and say, yes, I'm coming, or you can say, no, I'm not coming. But on an invitation, you usually just write, please RSVP. And then you can write when you want them to RSVP by. So like RSVP by Friday. However soon you want it to be before your party. And then you can think about how you want to decorate your card. And you can think about exactly what the theme of your party is. Like if it's a sleepover, you could draw pictures of your house so people know to do that. Or you can, if it's at the park, you can draw pictures of the park and the sun shining outside. But what I'm going to do to decorate mine, here I'll show you. Since it's the winter time and my party's going to be in the winter, I can draw things that are happening in the winter. So in the winter, we make snowmen once it snows. So I'm going to draw a snowman to make a winter theme on my card. If you can see it right there. And I'll also draw a cloud with the snow coming out. And so that makes your card really nice to look at for your friends who might come to your party. But again, you don't have to use decorate it with the winter decorations or anything. Just decorate it however you'd like to fit your party. So that's how you make a party invitation to ask your friends to come and have fun with you. So have fun today at the Writing Center time, and I hope you make a really great invitation.
Hi guys, welcome to Dramatic Play. I'm Miss Kathy, and this week we're going to be talking about all the different things it takes to plan a party, right? So this week we read A Letter to Amy, and in this book, what happened? There was a boy named Peter, I remember that, and what was he trying to do? He was sending an invitation because he wanted to have a birthday party, because his birthday was coming up. So here we see his birthday, but in order for all of these people to come, what did he need to do? He needed to invite them, right? So you might also have to when you're planning your birthday party. So you can think about what friends or family do you want to come to your birthday party? And then you can write an invitation, and on the invitation, you would have to tell them why they're coming for your birthday, and when and where, so that they can all show up at the same time at the right place, and then you can all celebrate together. So now that you've invited everyone, what do you have to do now? Well, maybe you need party decorations and party hats. If you see in this picture, everybody has such fun hats. Look at that. They're so cool, and there's so many different ones. So maybe you can think about what you want to be decorations at your party, right? And then I think we're missing something. Everybody's there, it's decorated, everybody's having fun, but then people might get hungry. So you might need different food, but also it's a birthday party. And what do we see at birthday parties? A cake! So this week, we are also going to pretend to bake a cake just like the one at Peter's birthday party. So what do you need in order to bake a cake? I have this huge bowl over here. It has all sorts of things in it. So let's see, what do we need? The first thing I have is some flour. And I can mix that in with my sugar. So flour is the base ingredient, and then sugar will make it sweet, right? Cake has to be sweet. And then we can have butter. And the butter we might have to melt so we can mix it in so that it's not just a big block like this one. And then we also might need some milk, right? This is one of our wet ingredients, and the flour and sugar were our dry ingredients. And what else might be we need? Maybe some eggs. Those are really important when you're baking a cake. And measuring cups. So once I know how much of everything I need, I can measure it out and put it in my bowl. And this is where it gets fun because it's really messy, but it's a good time. And then you can take something and mix it all together once you have all the ingredients in there. And if you want a different flavor, you can add that here. So what kind of cake do you like? I know I like chocolate cake. So maybe here I'll add cocoa powder or something chocolate flavored. If you like vanilla, you can add vanilla extract. And there's all sorts of different things that you can add to your cake to make it super, super tasty. So once we've mixed it all together, what do we do? Well, maybe we want to put it in another container so that it's not still in this bowl. But once we put it in there, it's not just going to become a cake by itself, right? Where do we put it? Into the oven. So you put your cake into the oven and then you have to wait for it, right? But once it's done and the whole house smells really good, you can take it out and you have a warm, fresh cake. And then we have to let it cool. And what else can we do? Decorate it. So what kinds of toppings do you guys like? I know I really like icing and also fresh fruits like berries, right? So I like strawberries and raspberries. Maybe you like something else? There's all sorts of things that you can put on top of your cake. So then you can decorate it and you're all set. I hope you guys had a lot of fun pretending to make your cake. I know I did. I love baking cakes. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!
Alright friends, that's the end of center time today. I hope that you all had fun.